Hello lovelies, this is another quick video from Bridgie. Actually, today's video is about how to make stash. This is a special request from a fan of mine. From her, I discovered that some people actually don't know how to make stash. So today I'm going to be making a video on how to make stash and more so how to make it without any oil. So without wasting much time, let's get right into the video. Here, that's my 1 teaspoon of turmeric. And that is my powdered starch. Actually, I'm using potato starch in this video because I don't have cassava starch like we have in Africa. So I'm using potato starch in lieu of cassava starch. If you have cassava starch, it's still the same process. You're still going to get the same result. So this is powdered starch. I'm adding water. I'll mix it to the consistency I want before I start stirring. And here I'm adding my 1 teaspoon of turmeric. You can add more, you can add less. If you're using palm oil, you can also add more, you can add less. It depends on how colorful you want it to be. And I added a pinch of salt to the starch, but it's optional. You may add it and you may not. So I'm stirring it. So you just keep stirring in one direction and gently so that the whole thing will not spatter out of the pot. There's something about starch, you don't leave it and like when you are making fufu, sometimes you add water and leave it to cook. If you leave starch, everything will just become bad. It will be totally bad. So you have to keep stirring till the last. You don't leave starch on the pot for even a second. You don't. As you can see, it's getting thick. And I can feel it as I'm stirring with the wooden spatula. I can feel it's getting very thick under. So I have to add some more water. So when you are doing it, at the point where you add water, this is the point. If you feel it's too thick compared to the liquid around it, then you add more water until your spatula can move freely in the pot. Then that's when you know it's not too thick. Because if you decide to wait till when you are stirring the hard part before you add water, then you might get a messy starch or a not so smooth starch. So this is the point where I like to add water. And I keep stirring. It's getting really thick now. It doesn't look appealing now, neither does it look encouraging, but don't worry, the end result will be perfect. As you can see, it's getting very thick. You have to increase the speed and the force with which you are stirring, and if not, you won't get a perfect result. The force you use to press the spatula against the pot has to be very hard in order to break the lumps, so that you will not have a lumpy starch. I believe this is the part where most people have problem with making starch. And when my friend was saying, I don't know how to make starch, how do you used to make it? Please teach me. So you can see this very part. If you don't increase your force, you will not know that there are still lumps inside, because starch, as you can see, is very stretchy. Another thing I want to tell you guys is that this is actually a weight loss food. Starch, it contains a lot of fiber, which is very good for your gut bacteria. It's very good for weight loss if you don't overdo it. Like, it's an oversized amount. It's what I use. Compared to using fufu, pounded yam, other stuff, starch is actually better because of its high content of fiber. My starch is ready. Although this is a big size for a man, certainly not for me. You can eat it with onugu soup, egusi, and whatever soup you like. So thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you liked my video, and let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Thank you guys. Bye.
I'm mashing your leg, brother. Oh, maybe I not dey see you. Maybe I don't dey grace you.